to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below. Now, obviously, because of the video, I'm just going to have a still picture up here, but the link will be provided in the comment section. I'm just going to be honest. I don't care how nobody take it. I don't care how it basically sounds or how people try to want to clown me or whatever in the comment section, like which normally happens. Um, Watching this video and in a sense having to replay it, it brought tears to my eyes, and the reason why is because I know for a fact that I'm not the type to ever hit a woman. I've never put my hands on a woman at all. And from life experiences that I've had, I've understood that once people realize this, they'll treat you a certain type of way. And what that made me understand is that being nice is not going to really realistically cut it. And the fear that it brought up was that what if I have a son and he runs into a girl or a woman like this? Then what? How am I supposed to respond? What am I supposed to specifically do? Because the whole world is going to be like, well, he shouldn't have been in her face. He shouldn't have been in her face. He shouldn't have been in her face. Well, he learned today, right? And you'll have fields of women sitting up there laughing, cheering on, smiling, cleaning champagne glasses and all this other type of stuff. And when I look at this, I'm sitting up here like, I'm hoping that he's okay. I'm hoping that he doesn't have a concussion. I'm hoping that all of his faculties are still in order mentally. I'm hoping that he's not going to suffer any type of short or long-term damage because of what took place. Like when you see the video, let me just explain it to you. When you see the video, you see them both talking, right? And they're in each other's faces. So obviously there's some familiarity there in order for somebody to be that close. Because you saw nobody in the background reacted. So obviously, you know, there's some familiarity. Boyfriend and girlfriend, they might have, there's some things, every now and again, whatnot or whatever. So they're sitting up there having an argument. So at one point in time during the conversation, she is the first one to touch. She pushes him and his hand goes out as if he's about to lose balance. So you see her basically catch his hand, pull him back, and then smack him directly with the bowling ball. And then he's out. There was a woman there that was sitting there. She ain't do nothing to try to calm down the situation. The loudest one that was actually there wasn't even a woman. It was a grown man. Grown man sitting up there cackling. He hawing. Oh, hurry up. Get the strike. Get the strike. He out. It's a KO anyway. Get the strike. Get the strike. And this is why when Charleston White said what he said about people recording, before it threw me off and I was like, nah, man, this dude is wrong. He completely, like off, with this. Nah, he 1,000% right. I am not too I do not have too much pride to sit up there and admit when I was wrong. Charleston Wright was 1,000% right, and I 100% back him up on exactly what it is that he stated. He said that he wouldn't, and I'm paraphrasing. He basically stated that he not gonna sit up there and try to, do anything to the dude who knocked him out. Like I said, it was a fight. But he said if I wake up and I see people sitting up there filming, I'm gonna go after everybody that's filming. Cause they done did more irreparable damage than a dude who knocked me out. And I 100% understand what he's saying. I 100% understand what he's saying. Not only was it getting filmed, Nobody tried to stop anything from taking place because she was the aggressor. She was the one that physically initiated everything. All one, two, three steps. She was the one that did it. She was the one that did it. But then you had the dude in the background sitting up there filming like a woman, like a girl, laughing, hee hawing and cackling. The dude is another black man is on the ground. You sitting up there laughing at this dude. You sitting up there clapping it up. You sitting up there cheering it up. You basically one of the girls. That's crazy. That's crazy. And the most terrible part is a small part of me almost wish that this video would have took a drastic turn so that everybody there would have all caught a murder charge. I really realistically wish that everybody there would have caught a murder charge because I would want to see if the same dude that's filming is going to be laughing when he got to sit up there and present himself in his case with his public defender in front of the judge. I wonder if he's going to be laughing if the judge asked him while filming and you saw where this was going, why didn't you step up to do something to stop this from happening, to stop this loss of life? Why didn't you do something? I would want to see if he's going to be sitting up there laughing. For the woman that was sitting down there just like straightening her shoes and taking off her shoes, I would want to know specifically what would be her response to the judge as well. Why didn't you as a woman step in and basically break it up from a woman's side? Why didn't you do that? Why did you just sit there? And then I would want to hear from the woman who was the most masculine of all the people there. I would love to sit up there and see if she's going to be acting so much of a man while she's handcuffed and being presented in front of a judge. Are you still going to have that anger? Are you going to be trying to throw hands with the judge? You're going to be trying to throw objects at the judge? Are you going to be trying to fight the cops? Are you going to be trying to fight the COs when you got to be in jail and prison? Are you going to be trying to do any of that? I promise you she won't. But like I said, whenever these circumstances switch, it's amazing how everybody want to start doing this woe is me type of dance, and people want to start shimmying and shaking, and they want to start trying to dance to get out of something. They want to start breaking out tears. Oh, I grew up this way and I grew up that, and I had terrible experiences. This is not even my own experience. It was passed down. It was a generational curse. It was this, it was that. None of that got anything to do with the reason why it is that you took the actions that you did, or that you allowed these things to take place in front of you. This is how I know it's like, everything that, I want to talk about and that I do is an uphill battle. And for me, it just feels like, every time you look, you fighting a losing war. No matter where you turn, no matter what you try to do, no matter if you do want to speak positive and highlight some positive stories and you want to try to turn things into a different angle, you still run into the exact same thing. And this is when I go off and I would normally have my rants and I start yelling and start hollering at black people. But it gets to the point where you just stop caring because it's like, why? Why realistically should I waste all of that energy on people that legitimately don't care about themselves? They don't care about each other. Why? Why should I sit up there and be showing love and dedication and all of this stuff to a group of people in general that don't care? I'm not talking about individuals. I can care less about individuals. I'm talking about as a group. Why? That's literally the question that I face every single day that I sit here in this chair and I look through the news and I look through these videos. Like I said, I spend probably 12, 13, 14, 15 plus hours just taking in all of this social media, all of these videos, reading all of these articles. And it just comes down to the exact same point. No matter how I want to sit up there and try to look at it differently.